And I want to talk about who we are as people. You see, we are everything that we choose to be. Nothing more, nothing less. And what I mean by what we choose to be is that our actions, what we choose to do, who we choose to be, and taking responsibility for those actions. You know, if we're doing awesome shit, guess what? We probably all want to take responsibility and be like, yeah, dude, that was me. I'm awesome. But if we're not, then we come up with excuses and we say, this is why, or that was why, or because of this or that, you know, whatever it may be. And I just want to say that, like, you don't have to be those excuses. You don't have to sit there and say that. Understand that what you do is who you are. So if I want to be a world champion, I'm not going to get there by just wanting it. It's not going to happen. But if I go out there and I take what's mine, if I train every day, if I train to be the best, if I give everything I've got all the time, and check this out, you know, I say consistency and effort is like multiplication. That's how you really start to see results. Consistency and effort. Gotta have the highest consistency with the highest effort. Mixed in, you know, we do want some rest, but I guarantee that almost all of us out there are not doing enough to the point where we need rest. If you are, go ahead, get you some rest, brother, because that might be the next step in your journey, is to making it to the next level, is you forgetting to rest. But we are everything we choose to be. I've been in trouble, and I used to say that wasn't me, and that's not who I was. And really, I guess I was kind of just fake in how I presented myself, because that was who I was. That was the choices I was making. And consistently, I was putting myself in that place, in that situation. So that is who I was. That's not who I am now, but that is who I was. And I didn't own up to be that person. I didn't tell myself and get real with myself and say, this is who you are, this is who you're being, and this is who I want to be. Now, if I want to be that person, what choices am I going to change? What changes am I going to make that happen? And I did it. You know, I quit doing the things I was doing. I picked myself up. I surrounded myself with the people that I needed to, that were on the same mission as me, that had the same mindset as me, that, you know, their goals were to do something, to accomplish something, to be bigger than they are now, to be better than they are now, to live a better life and walk in the light of God. That's what I chose to do. That was, you know, my path, and that's who I want to be. That's who I choose to be, okay? We are hardly ever what we want to be, and it's because of our laziness. Everyone just wants to sit there and be lazy and want this, and I don't know about you guys, but my parents used to tell me when I was a kid, want in one hand and shit in the other. I've said that to a couple people recently, and they're like, what do you mean by that? And what I mean is, want in one hand and take a shit in the other. See which one fills up faster. I guarantee you that you're probably going to have to go take a shit, or you can just poop right there in your hand, and it's going to fill up a whole lot faster than whatever else it is that you're going to want, you know, for me to be a champion, or really to influence the world with the love of God and my relationship with Him, and my interpretation of how we should live our life and what we should do. But that's just me, and every single day we got to be making these modifications, checking out who we are, what we're doing, and how we can be better. I know that all of you can do it. I know that I can do it. And we all got to step up. Don't let me sit here and talk shit to you. Even I got to step up. I like to make these podcasts and talk to you guys just because I myself need to hear it sometimes, and to take my own advice. That's one of my biggest things, is to take your own advice. We all know what to do. We know what's right. We know what it's going to take. But are we ever doing it? Hardly ever. That is why we are hardly ever what we want to be. And it is exactly why we are everything that we choose to be. Nothing more, nothing less. We can be what we want to be, but we have to choose to be that person and make those sacrifices.